Hi and welcome back to the allotment, and today we're looking at planting 4 trees. If we start with this one, we've got a nice plum tree here, got a cherry stella. These are all edible fruits. Got a nice pear, conference pear, so they're quite popular. I think we've all heard of them. And then down the bottom here,
A bush apple, James Grave.
yeah. The interesting thing about these, just so you know, is one of these came from a garden centre and one came from a nursery, and it's this brand here, Fruit Style. So this one I believe came from a big DIY chain, yeah, it's got Q in it, and this one came from a local nursery. So B&Q are selling nursery quality plants, which is interesting, which is a positive thing. We're just going to look and work out distances, where they're going to go. We're going to have to space them away from the fence, and we don't want them being a hindrance to other people. So that's probably why we're going to go this side. It's got a hedge which will give them quite a bit of protection against wind and that, and it is full sun here most of the day, so you can see the sun shining on it. And you can see up in the sky there already. It's something going on the holidays, but with a plane there. But yeah, so we'll come back to you with the next part when we've worked out where they're going to go and we've planted them in, and a little bit of treatment for them. Thank you. Hiya. So you can see that we've set our trees out. They're going to be about 6 foot apart and 3 foot away in from the fence, which is important. I just want to share something with you. So we've got weed barrier down. So when you make your measurement, you'll need a peg. Put your peg in so you know where you are, so you don't lose your measurement. And if you've got weed barrier, you just need to cut it triangles and then fold it back and under out the way. We're back to pea gravel again. Dig your hole, pop some pea gravel in the back. I've had some questions on the channel, and people have asked how do you know how deep to plant trees and things. So this is how you know. So you've got your pot, take your tape measure with you, that's 22. So just make sure you're sort of below 22, and there we are, 26. So we know that our tree is going to fit in there quite well. And
Which one is this that we're planting? The bush
this
apple?
is the apple.
Yeah.
If you've just bought your tree, you'll probably notice there's some fertiliser in the bottom there. You can see it.
Little bits, yeah.
Yeah, just tip that in there. That'll help. And what we might want to do is just free those weeds off the top, and then just break it, free the roots up a bit. It's a bit root bound, what we call root bound, which is when all the roots get too big for the pot. So if we do that, do it over the hole, that's going to help that along quite a bit. And pop it in the hole, and then basically the soil that you've dug out, just put somewhere in a bucket or a bag like we've done here, and you'll need to fill it back in, position it, and that's what you would do for all your trees. So we will repeat this process with the 4 trees, and then we'll come back to you and show you how they look. Anyway, see you shortly. Hi, welcome back, and we've now got our 4 fruit trees in. We've got the lovely, oops, if I can catch it, the wind is here, lovely Victoria plum. Yeah, I think this was from a major DIY shed. Got a nice pear, again locally sourced.
So they're 12 foot apart.
And 3 foot from the boundary.
Yeah, 3 foot from the boundary. We would put a little bit of just gravel on the bottoms, just to tidy them up.
So basically we dug the hole, the depth of the pot and the width of the pot, and we put a bit of pea gravel on the bottom of that hole, then popped the tree in and filled it in with the soil we'd taken out, but knocked it down, padded it down with a brick around the tree so it's nice and firm, so it's not going to fall out. Gravel on top, and that keeps the weed barrier down until we put our covering on here, which is probably going to be bark.
Yeah, we're going to put bark on this.
And we gave it good water, each of them, good 5 litres of water, and we'll keep an eye on them. We're fortunate here, we've got a bit of a windbreak, which is nice. Some of these do have icons on them. For example, this one here.
Yeah, we'll show you the apple tree.
It says bee friendly, winter hardy, which is quite good.
That's the bush apple,
So this
James
is
Green.
Verve, so this is a national chain. Says when to plant it, says how big it grows in 10 years. So it'll grow 2.5 metres.
So this one was from a big DIY chain, the orange one, and with the labelling with this one, it shows you sort of the dimensions roughly in 10 years, whereas the ones from the garden,
there's no dimensions on there.
Nurseries, they don't have this kind of detail, just more when to prune them. And
so I would say you could say that a fruit tree will grow 2.5 metres in width, branches if you allow it, and 2.5 metres high, which is about 6-7 feet. And that would be a good guide for all of these trees.
And then we just got our cherry tree, which is.
And the reason we've got the cherry tree here, you can see this is a real sunspot.
Got
this bit here.
There.
So lovely cherries, Cherry Stella, homegrown UK distributor. Got a little label on it, I believe.
Yeah, that's
what it is. Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on them over the winter, keep them watered, and any luck in a year or so, we'll have some fruit. You've got to be patient with these, I think.
So more videos to come, stay tuned and follow our allotment journey.
Yeah, thank you.